San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started. Ready now for the fifth inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That misses off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Oh, he gloves it to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a swing and a miss. That clips the corner. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Foul ball there.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Good job to fight that one off. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
And now Bader up to the plate. Popped out and fouled ground first time through.
Ball 1. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Luis Ariz.
Luis Ariz stands in. He's 2 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Now a slow roller to second. Chisholm tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pet it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can. Who the best is, what's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on a daily.
Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Catcher Austin Wells.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
No, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. That to right. Lee under it. Takes it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
For the Yankees.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's Trent Grisham. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one way inside. Tap foul at the plate. Off the mark there. And it's 3-2. And there's ball four.
Take your base.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance. That's ball one.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
down. And there's the automatic.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next, for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Go-ahead run on base. Cody Bellinger digs in now. He's grounded out a couple of times. That's in there, and that's strike one. Grisham off of first with 2 away. And he chases that one below the zone.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball one. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. That one missed. On the ground right side. Jazz tosses to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
For the Giants, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
On the ground right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even. The shortstop takes the ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Look out!
Yep, that got
and
him.
it hit
Take
him.
your bait.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now it's the right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Yeah, that's fouled off. Step off throw to first.
He's good.
Adames back in on a dive. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. And we still have no score.
Hey, how you gonna finish? Gotta get to the business. They watching, they witnessing. Got a record, I break it like Guinness. Oh yeah, he's top of the league. Oh yeah, don't play with a kid. You know what the time is. Checking the wrist. I'm back on assignment.
You know I'm a star, right?
I've been in a line.
Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Barucki, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Gage getting cranked up as well. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And here's a look
Stanton.
at how he's using his pitches in this one. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And a big swing from Stanton. That one not close. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. The rise settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos.
Oh, 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now it's going to be Casey Schmidt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Giants, catcher
Patrick Bailey, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Swung on, looped into center, and that will fall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Harrison Bader will hit next. Just missed. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swings through that.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And he grounds one to the right side. They take the force out, inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitches for the
Welcome
Giants.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Borucki. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
Slider
Oh,
misses
that pitch is
outside.
out.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Walker, the closer of the staff, is throwing.
Hey. That's in. Ball 2.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
So up next, Ryan McMahon. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Up the middle, a rise. Scoops it up off the dirt. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. He was late there, strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. Camilo Doval on the pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Aye.
Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Yeah.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Designated hitter, Rafael
Devers now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The Giants with the go-ahead run at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Go-ahead run on base. Willie Adames getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the ninth. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 1-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Aaron Judge at the plate and delivers outside. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1. Here's a high chopper. The rise. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hard hit right side. Gets it to first, and Bellinger is out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Borucki will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Left-hander
Giants,
out of the bullpen, Matt Gage.
93.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two outs, base is empty. Ben Rice now at the plate. 1 for 3. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. swings and fouls one off. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. David Bednar comes on trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Next one just misses. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One-run game, bottom 9. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Fouled off down the right side. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Ramos wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one missed. The Giants with the tying run on at first. And the home team trying to pull it out. Just off the inside edge. That one fouled hard the other way. Payoff pitch. On the outside corner, got him looking. Ramos not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. Still 1 challenge left for them. 1 out man at first. Now, Casey Schmidt, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
1 out left for the Giants. Now a chance for Patrick Bailey. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Tying run at second base here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is outside. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Bednar is just 1 strike away.
Ball, that's outside.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
Shawty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water. Dope daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, just demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym. Don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate.